Disclaimer: I am taking a very risky chance talking about this series of films that you see in the title, the I Spit on Your Grave series. And these movies are centered around very heavy subject material such as brutality, degrading of women, and even more worse, SA. So again, dear YouTube, I'm not advocating anything. I'm just doing a review on it or just giving my recommendation or whatnot when it comes to this franchise. So YouTube algorithm, I'm just letting you know that now. So on to this. Now back in 2011, I was on my way out of the military in Fort Riley, Kansas. And one weekend, I happened to go to the family video DVD store and I saw this film called I Spit on Your Grave, which was originally released in 2010. And I watched it and I'm going, wow, this movie is crazy. That was until after I watched this movie and I did my research and saw that it was a remake of a 1978 film of the same name, or called The Day of the Woman. Now, the 2010 version is basically copy and paste of the 1978 film. And here it is, you have our main protagonist. She is an aspiring writer. She rents a cabin out in the woods, okay? Cabin in the woods, mind you. And she gets ganged up on and assaulted by these four rednecks. And after they do what they do to her, which is very freaking brutal, she exacts her revenge on them one by one. And then, come 2012, I saw the original 1978 version on Netflix. And as I speak, it's currently streaming on Tubi. And let me just say that the 1978 version is way more graphic and way more brutal than the remake and the follow-ups to the remake, which, for the life of me, I don't know why somebody said, hey, you know what would be awesome? Let's come out with a series of films about women getting assaulted. I wonder what sick bastard came up with that idea, but I digress. And when the assault scenes happen in the 1978 version, they tarry on for way too long. I mean, like at least 25 or 30 minutes long. I caught myself fast forwarding and trying to get to when she actually like takes the guys out. But lo and behold, they still got more graphic degradation to show. And of course, ultimately, she does get her revenge. Like I said, the 2010 version is basically a copy and paste of the 1978 version, right? And again, somebody comes up with the idea, let's do a 2, a 3, and then come 2019, they come out with another one of these films, which is a follow-up to the 1978 film, in which the original actress reprises her role and the same crap happens to her again. And I'm going, this was the plot device that they used for these films? Good grief. Now, I know this is the month of October, but this is horror. May not be no monsters like per se like a Jason or a Freddy Krueger, but it just goes to show how sick and depraved humans are. Like, why would you want to do this to another person that's done nothing to you? What's even worse is, why would somebody think about making a series of films like this and saying there's entertainment? It is not. I'll be honest. When I watched the 1978 and 2010 versions, that was it for me. But when I saw that they made a 2, a 3, and a 2019 follow-up, I said, fuck that, I'm not watching them. And what's even so crazy is that back in the 60s and 70s, if you just happen to be a female actress in movies like this, they didn't pull any punches. You was going to get beaten, degraded, all that stuff just for people to say, yeah, she's naked on the screen, let's show that. And I'm going, yeah, movies like this could not be made today because of the whole Me Too movement, wokeness, cancel culture, all that stuff. Now, I'm not going to be anybody's dad and say what to do or not to do. If you choose to watch these films, you have been warned. This is very heavy subject material. For my personal recommendation, I would not recommend anyone watching these films at all. Because trust me, you will want to wash your eyes out with bleach if you choose to do so. Just my thoughts, just my opinion, and as always, just saying.